So Quincy done dog walked Jeffrey's ass. Jeffrey in the corner by the refrigerator by the bologna, just sitting there, just all in. He's feeling it. Poor thing, he all bloodied up and scratched up. It's just crazy. He's talking about, look, put your password in unless I'm a key. Jeffrey was like, no, I'm not gonna freaking put my password in. He was like, you really trying to die? Your mama told me to hurt you a little bit, but not a lot. But I can take you there, and I put your damn password in. You know what you'll be in jail? You'll be peaches. Oh, almondsy. Oh, good chocolate skin, pretty face. Your name will be Peaches. Come on, Peaches. And he was just like, why would your mother do that to you? Why would your mom hire somebody to hurt you? Like, damn. Like, I thought my mom was bad. My mom would have never done no shit like this. Like, what's wrong with your mother? And he was just like, she hates me. I don't think Quincy knows that he's gay or whatever. I don't think Quincy really gives a damn. Quincy's just out the candy cane of it all. And so, pretty much they get ready to go. Quincy tells him, look, so long story short, Jeffrey gives him the password or whatever to his phone, and he looks through the phone and he's like, none of these texts say where she is, where the hell she is. And Jeffrey ends up telling him. So then he fixes Jeffrey up, tries to or whatever, just trying to be funny. And he's like, look, on a serious note, if you don't tell me the right address, is a problem. Or if we get here and she's not here, I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna take your heart out. So basically, Quincy starts to walk out the door. Jeffrey hits him inside the head with a bottle, and then Jeffrey pushes him out the door, and then he locks the door. And Quincy was like, "Look, I'll always be here. I got you. I'm gonna take you out. I'm gonna kill you." And that's just what it is. Like, boom, bam, thank you, ma'am. So basically, Jeffrey's damn in the house and can't go nowhere. Um, so uh, let's see. Benny and Hannah, they talking in the car. Hannah basically reveals to him they just left Candace's house, that whole emotional scene, and Hannah basically reveals to him that his father wanted him off life support, but she didn't tell the whole story. She didn't say the reason why he wanted Benny off life support, which the reason is because he's sick and he needed some of Benny's body parts or organs, something. He needed something from Benny's body so that he can live because his dad is sick. And Benny was just, Benny's real aggressive when he talks. He gets upset fast. He's very emotional. So he's just talking, and Hannah was just like, "Yeah, I don't believe your sister's going straight." Benny was like, "No, but she's going straight." It's so sad. Benny will sit there and believe that Candace can sit there and shoot four people right in front of his face, and he'll say she ain't do it. That's deep. That's love. You hear me? Wow. And so he's just basically gonna believe whatever Candace tells him, and poor little truck driver. Tragic. And Hannah was just like, whatever, that girl got so much going on. She's so smart, she's so pretty. I wish she used that good for that all the evil shit, that cunning and all that stuff she do. If she used it for good, she could take over the world, and that is so true, Hannah. Okay, so they get home, and Miss Cryer, Catherine, is sitting on the steps. She done came to the hood, y'all. Y'all know she upset. And she talks to Benny, was like, how handsome you are and all that. He grins. And then she's just sitting there, and it was like, Miss Cryer, you in the wrong neighborhood. You can be sitting outside on black folks' porches over in the morning. Like, girl, no, they're gonna take your purse. And so they take Miss Cryer in the house, and they basically talk and have a good conversation, Hannah and Miss Cryer. It was so sweet seeing their dialogue together. Um Miss Cryer was just like, wow, I really don't have any friends. And Veronica was like, no, you have Miss Harrington. Veronica was like, I mean, Catherine was like, Veronica's not a friend. She's one of those people that's only your friend because it looks good for her image. And I was like, that's deep. I'm glad that Catherine can see through Veronica bullshit. Veronica is the devil. I don't even know how this woman ended up getting married. It is crazy. But I hear in real life, she's the sweetest person in the world. But wow, she is playing the hell out of this role, isn't she? All of them are just great acting. Love it. Um, so they go through that whole scene, and Catherine was like, "I never made funeral arrangements," and Hannah was like, "I will help you with this, and I'll help you with that." They really are true friends. And yeah, it's deep. I can't wait for the day where Hannah is in the front of Veronica them, because that's gonna be funny. Veronica's gonna lose it, I tell you. All right. So David and Maggie, they meet up and talk because Maggie called David in the last episode and was like, Candace is up here and all that. And she basically said she's getting ready to go see Jim. And so they sit and talk, and Maggie trying to make small talk. Yeah, remember what we did last night? David was like, "Look, I gotta go and talk to this crazy ass girl, and we'll talk about that later. Or how about never? Let's just forget it. It's just a memory. How about that?" So Candace goes up there to talk to David, and their scene together is so freaking funny. Like, she was just like, "Look, old man, I want to give you no hard attack." Like, she's lifting her leg up, touching his dick, saying he hard. Me, you, and Maggie up in the room right now, old man, right now. David's like, "Are you serious? You don't want to bring the dog out? I'm about that life too. See, I'm not like Jim. Jim is emotional. He's over the top. He comes at you, woof, boom. I'm a little bit more discreet. You don't know when I'm coming at you. I sit and I stalk my prey like a lion, little girl. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for that?" Candace was just like, "Bring it on, Grandpa." And he was just like, he started saying something about biblical mess, and Candace started singing old Negro spirituals. It was so funny. I can't with Candace. She's so childish. Just a mess. The food, absolutely hilarious. So, um, Catherine and Jim, they sit down. Catherine comes back from the hood from Hannah's house, and she walks in, and he's just sitting there talking. "Oh, I remember when I held my baby girl for the first time. I'll never get to hold my baby girl again." Catherine was like, "What I remember is me being rushed to the hospital by my father, and my uncle going out to look for you, and my father having threatened you with your life. And then you finally showed up." She was just like, "All the shit you've done to people, everything that you are, is all gonna hit you now. And I'm just gonna sit here and let you suffer by yourself." Wow, don't nobody feature Jim at this point, except for the only person that maybe still got his back a little bit is David. And David's just always gonna have his back. And it's just crazy, and it's sad, and it's deep. So Jeffrey all beat up and bruised, child. Quincy ass said that he was gonna be at the door waiting on him. So Jeffrey finally gets the courage to open the door, and Quincy is gone. So he got a little bit of relief, At least he can still keep your door locked. How about that? You don't be leaving no damn doors unlocked. You don't do that. So Hannah, she's trying to figure out like where the hell Benny got this car from, because Benny is broke, and like, well, he's not dead broke. He got a job, but he ain't making them kind of coins for that $15,000 core. And so he ended up calling the girl because Hannah didn't believe him. I wouldn't believe him either. Hannah Kiss is off the chain. And so he basically called, and Hannah got a ride to work, and she's just very excited. Benny is a good boy for the most part. Um, so it was like Maggie, she goes over to damn talk to Candace like she can do something with damn candy cane. David just laughing at her. I love how everybody's like scared of Candace low key. Like all these grown folk is scared, like can't do shit with Candace. I love it. I live for it. And so Maggie's egg comes over and knocked on the door, and Candace like, "What the hell you want, girl? Like you useless to me. Like what you want?" And so she opens the door, and Candace walks up to her and tries to kiss her. And she's like, and Candace is like, "I don't do women. Hashtag, I don't do fish." Yes. They can't fuck with all that chocolate. So, she was just pretty much like, "Look, I know a lot of people. What do you want for the criers?" And she was just like, Candace was just like, "Look, I'm gonna go over there and give my condolences to the family." They was like, "Bitch, it ain't no good idea. Nobody likes you. You've caused so much drama for this family." Like, straight up, Jeffrey told you that you are going to be the first one to blame. If they need anybody to blame, it's going to be your ass for Amanda's, for putting thoughts in Amanda's mind or whatever, even though Amanda's was always batshit crazy. And she was just like, whatever. And so basically, they made this deal where Candace said, if you can get me into this law firm, if you can get me an interview with this law firm, then I will not go over to Jim them house. And just get me an interview. She was like, you ain't gotta worry about getting me the job, I already know. But it was just like, okay. And then Maggie goes over to talk to David about it. David knows some people at the law firm where she's trying to get on at. And so he's gonna give the information to Maggie, and so yeah, that's the little deal. But you know, Candace is always up to some shit. That went by too smoothly. We'll see what's going on. What I really want to know is what's going on with this homicide. Remember, the police said way back in some episodes that this wasn't a suicide, this was like a homicide. But then they said they had to wait on the medical team to confirm that. So I don't really know. Is it a suicide or homicide? The people want to know. We really want to know. So let's see. We get to the last scene, and Wyatt is freaking emotional. He goes into Amanda's room, and still blood everywhere, just craziness. And so then he was like, he ended up calling the DA, which is Jennifer, aka Lisa from Coming to America, still snatched. And he's like, look, I need you to come over here. She was like, well, I gotta go to court. Well, I need you over here now. I need you to come over here. We need to talk about this whole thing. I'm gonna confess everything. And so Wyatt supposedly is gonna spill the beans to Jennifer. But I bet something is gonna happen as to why he won't be able to. I don't know. We'll see. But that said, I'm Mr. Chilaki. I'm Mr. Chilaki on Google Plus. Follow me at It's King's World on Twitter. Chase King was here on Facebook. I thought I had another title, but I guess not. I was gonna work on that. All right, like, comment, subscribe. Love you much. Bye. Deuces.